Hello and welcome to the Rolling Forward podcast. I have Jason Sandor here with me today. And before we start getting into the episode, I do have one question. You spend your days looking at hearts for a living and your weekends in full contact wheelchair rugby. Which one's more intense, the hospital or the court?
I'd probably say the hospital.
Okay.
Can get intense. People are pretty sick and have a lot of stuff going on, so it's a different mood.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. The hospital and I can imagine both can get pretty intense, right?
Yeah, like we found out today. Well, pickleball, but
Yeah.
rugby. Yeah, definitely.
Sure. Well, yeah, you also play wheelchair pickleball as well, and we'll get into all that. We're wearing something around our shirt as doubles partners. So, yeah. Okay, guys, welcome to the Rolling Forward podcast, a podcast of people who keep rolling forward no matter what life throws at them. Real stories powered by purpose, resilience, and a drive that never ends. I'm Zach Sikora. Spina bifida didn't stop me. It just gave me a better excuse to sit down while I take over the world. Today's funny shirt is not a funny shirt. I don't have a funny shirt, unfortunately, because we just came from the pickleball courts. I am rocking the Cincinnati Tennis Foundation shirt, though, today. But if you want to pick up a funny shirt that's disabled-oriented, you can go on to rollingforward.printful.me. Pick one up. Let me know if you have a good idea good idea for a shirt, and it might make it into the shop. All right, let's roll into today's episode with Jason Sandor. Okay, so the first question that I have for you, we're just let's talk about how we know each other. You wanna do that or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we got linked up with Tom. This was my first pickleball tournament that I came out here for Cincinnati.
Yeah.
To come try out. I've been playing recreationally for maybe a year and a half. Oh, by the way, I'm a little sick still, so my voice is a little raspy, and I'm happy, but
yeah, no worries.
Yeah, so came out for that and needed a doubles partner.
Mm-hmm.
We got linked up that way.
We did, yeah. You're also staying. I was hosting you at my house yesterday, and
yeah.
So it was a good time. You said the bed's pretty comfortable, so that's always good to hear.
Slept like a king. Loved it.
Yeah, exactly.
Got a little surprise too in the bathroom.
Yeah. Did I not flush?
No, you did. You did. The bidet.
The bidet. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can you tell that story real quick? Are you good with that?
Yeah. I never experienced a bidet before.
Put that closer to you real
quick. So I never experienced the bidet before, and
let's pull it, center it real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. That's perfect. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, first time podcast, so I'm not still this fancy schmancy stuff. But
no, you're good.
But yeah, so I went in and I had to like shift a little bit. I guess some buttons or the knobs or whatever right over here. So
yeah,
shift, and then it got me. I was like, so kind of liked it. No, I'm joking. I see what everyone likes the bidets. So it's fun.
I like it. My mother actually got it for me for my birthday or Christmas, and I was like, all right. Like I was kind of weirded out at first, but
Oh, why does it feel good?
right. Okay, so give us like a 10,000 foot overview of who you are.
So I had my injury back 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
C6, C7, incomplete spinal cord injury.
Yeah. Sorry, I need to adjust the mic one more time. So
okay.
Go ahead and like turn this towards you now.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, good.
Okay.
All right. So C6.
C7, incomplete.
Yep. Okay.
So I got some feeling. I got some sensation.
Yeah.
Can't feel temperature, but I can feel touch.
Okay.
So I can walk a little bit. It's not pretty.
Yeah.
And I got some HO, heterotopic ossification, in my right hip.
Okay.
So that's kind of where just bone starts forming and tissues, ligaments, tendons, and kind of just all intertwines.
Yeah.
So I got a good amount of that kind of gets worse and worse if it still grows. I'm not there yet, but so.
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that real close to you. Sorry.
You got to be really close to it.
No. Like within like 2 inches, I'd say. Yeah.
2 inches. Okay.
Anyway,
learning curve. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's all right. We'll get it. But Yeah. So, okay, and then to talk to me about like the disabled sports that you play and all that real quick.
Yeah, so after my injury, I was always really active, did a lot of activities, played soccer, wrestling, swim, things like that. And one of the biggest things was, hey, I want to get out there again, So
Yeah.
after the injury, we all have that phase where it's like, it's life changing, right? So you're just
Yeah.
trying to adjust to it and everything like that. But
Yeah.
found out wheelchair rugby, started
Mhm.
doing that.
Yeah.
So loved it. It's
Awesome.
great. And yeah.
You got to know rugby or pickleball first.
Oh yeah, rugby.
Rugby.
Yeah, I didn't know
Okay.
pickleball existed
Okay.
until it started blowing up, and the
Yeah.
last couple of years it's been really blowing up. So
And how long ago did you get disabled?
10 years this year.
It's 10 years. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
10 years this year. Okay.
Yep, it was a car accident. Wasn't wearing my seatbelt.
Okay.
Hydroplane on the freeway.
Whoa.
Wasn't going that fast, like 55, 60 maybe.
Yeah.
But it was raining and got sucked into the median and flew out the window. That's what they think.
Whoa.
And found me 100 feet from my car.
Whoa.
Yeah, luckily I was on the median by the grass because, 100-foot radius, I could have been on the other side of the freeway or who knows what. So I got like a gnarly scar here. I hide it pretty well. But
Okay.
got scalped,
Whoa. So you landed basically on your head, it sounds like.
Possibly, yeah. Or it
like
hit.
rolled.
Or it hit or something.
Yeah,
or, you find out we're pretty fragile human beings.
Yeah, right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see many C7, C6 injuries that are like incomplete.
Yeah, so at first they thought I was complete because I
Yeah.
could barely move my hands. Like,
Mm,
I was like paralyzed from like the chest down for a couple months, couldn't move,
okay.
So
Yeah.
they tried to get me to pick up a fork and stuff. I felt like a 45-pound dumbbell, So
Interesting.
yeah, I spent a couple months in rehab,
Yeah.
inpatient,
Yeah.
doing 4 hours in the morning and then maybe 2-3 hours in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
kind of had to just. It's crazy how the therapy works with it because they just start you off just like a baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, lay flat. Gonna get you to roll over. Get your tummy time going.
Yeah.
Get you on like 4 legs. Try to just stay there and then
Yeah.
crawl.
Right.
And then get you on like a walker thing and make it start walking and
Okay.
stuff like that. So
Can you walk independently of crutches or anything?
yeah, I tend to use walls a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Just because I don't want to tip over.
Yeah.
So,
But you use a manual wheelchair most of the time, and
most of the time, yeah. I'd say before was a lot. I'd say probably like 70-30. Maybe now it's 80-20.
Yeah.
80% wheelchair, 20%.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I use my wife a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
His shoulder. She's like 5'1",
Mhm.
so it's like perfect height. I hold on to her. I'm like,
Yeah.
So
That's great. And then oh shoot, what was I gonna ask? So when you do walk, what do you like? When do you walk?
my house is pretty small, so like probably go to the bathroom or stuff like that.
Okay.
Or things like that.
Okay.
It's like 50-50. Majority of the time, I don't even bring my wheelchair in the house. So
Oh.
when I'm at home,
Yeah.
it's more because I just want to keep that, muscle growth and try to keep, the atrophy from,
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
already
yeah.
a pretty skinny guy, but
Right.
so I just want to keep that muscle
Right.
as much as I can.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's talk pickleball or rugby. What's the funniest or most unexpected thing that's ever happened during pickleball or rugby, or one of them?
I guess with pickleball, getting smacked in the face a couple times with the ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, with the ball. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I thought it was with the paddle. Like,
No. Yeah, no.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Rugby, I would say. You said funny or like
Yeah. Just like funniest or unexpected, or I don't know. Just
getting flipped over. My first hit getting flipped over. I wasn't expecting that, so that was
yeah.
that was an experience.
Yeah. If anybody's ever seen the movie, I think it's a documentary, Murder Ball.
Oh, yeah.
It's that sport
Yep.
that he's playing. So, okay. So who gets more competitive, you or your wife?
I say I do, but she has her moments.
Yeah.
She has her moments.
Okay.
It's kind of hard for me to take her seriously sometimes just because she's so cute and, she's like, hey, I'm like, all right, you're yelling at me. And I'm just like, oh, I like that.
Oh, that's
Shout out
funny.
Miriam. Love you.
What's her name?
Miriam.
Miriam. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a friend named Miriam back in the day, so it's not a super common name, right?
I
Have you
wouldn't
ever
say
met
so.
any other Miriams?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's Canadian too, but
Oh, okay.
maybe it's more popular in Canada. I don't know.
Okay. So she was born in Canada?
Yeah, born in Canada. Yep. So we got married during COVID and we were dating at the time.
Yeah.
Funny story. So she hit me up when I had my accident.
Yeah.
And I kind of just ghosted her.
Oh.
I mean, obviously I'm just trying to focus on rehab and everything like that. And then I saw her like in a car video that she was hosting for some work or something that, and I was like, well, who is that? I've seen her before.
Yeah.
Like, oh. So I hit her up and then we just kind of hit it off and dated for a couple months. It's like almost less than a year, maybe a year. And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And, it's crazy because everything got shut down. And I remember the last time seeing her, I was talking with the border people, and they're like, you might not come back here for a while, but it was so fresh, we didn't really know what was going on. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So she's stuck there, I'm stuck here.
Oh,
we're dating. We joked around like, hey, go, across because we came from Detroit to Windsor. And it's like, let's talk or something. Whatever. But yeah. So then we're like, all right. I knew she was the one. So I'm like, all right, let's get the show on the road. Well, so she couldn't cross the border from Windsor to Detroit.
Right.
What she had to do was fly and drive 4 hours to Toronto.
Okay.
And then fly to Chicago.
Okay.
And fly into Detroit.
Okay.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
No.
But I guess they had to keep the airlines alive during COVID. I don't know how.
Okay.
But yeah, so then she stayed here, and then we got married and got the visa going, and
and
she just stayed here,
and now she has her visa.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's legal. She's legal.
Yeah, right.
She's legal, guys. She's not illegal. ICE, stay away. No.
Okay. So I'm curious. I was actually going to ask this in a later in the podcast, but since we're on the topic, like, she's from Canada, you're from the U.S. And she reached out to you, like, what?
Yeah, so I'm Romanian. She's Romanian too.
Oh,
yeah. So she had some family that went to my church, and stuff like that. So we knew kind of family friends kind of thing. So, yeah.
Why'd she reach out to you?
I have no idea. I ask myself that every day.
You're just a lucky guy.
I guess so.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And so you how far away, like, of a drive are you guys at the time?
At the time, it wasn't too bad, depending on the border, how, like, how long you had to get, the wait times. Is that probably 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes?
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna completely derail, and I'm gonna switch gears again, and we might come back to a few other questions about the relationship, but
I gotta say something.
Go ahead,
really
please.
quick. So I didn't mention, she knew I had my injury, but she didn't know I could walk.
Oh,
it never came up. She never asked.
Yeah.
So the first time us hanging out, we just hang out with a couple family friends, and did like just go out on the border walk and things like that.
Yeah.
And she sees me and I get up and stand up and she's like, whoa, what? Because most people see a wheelchair, someone in a wheelchair, they assume they can't walk, So, but, it just never came up and I never brought it up. Hey, so.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, so I have a pickup line I want you to use on her. It's one of my favorite pickup lines. It's the only pickup line that I do to make people laugh. Is I'll grab the girl's hand and I'll say, I just want to say that looking at you, and then I'll stand up and I'll say, is miraculous.
I love that. I love that. Throw them off guard, like what?
Yeah. When I was in college, I actually did that. Just completely, just randomly approached a girl at a
It
bar.
worked for you, huh?
It did not work.
It
at
didn't
all.
work. They're
She
just flabbergasted, like what?
she actually thought I was faking and got in the wheelchair just so I could pick up girls. And she started
Love it.
screaming at me. I was like, I can't believe you, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah. Anyway, okay, so those are good stories. Do you think being a sonographer gives you an edge reading your opponent's heart rate during games? That's a weird ChatGPT question. By the way, I gotta preface this. We did this very
For last
abrupt
minute.
too.
Last minute.
Like ChatGPT helps me plan all the episodes, and I thought I proofread most of them, but we're gonna skip that one because I don't even know what the question is even asking.
I mean, if there's a monitor, sure, yeah, I could tell. No joking.
Yeah, right. Give you an edge reading your opponent's heart rate during games. What the heck?
Apple Watch.
And why does that even matter? Like what reading, like seeing how nervous they are? Like, okay. Anyway, okay, another question. If you had an extra free hour every day, how would you spend it?
I'd probably say sleep.
Sleep.
I love
Okay.
sleep.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Mainly because this is gonna sound depressing, but it's not depressing, but it's just the facts, truth. That's the only time I don't feel pain.
Oh,
You know?
you feel pain a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Nerve spasms. I got some degenerative lumbar discs that are bulging and
Okay.
the HO and yeah, a whole lot of stuff. But
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, sports help too. Like when I'm playing sports, your mind's off of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, interesting. Do you take anything for that or?
yeah, so I used to for sleep. I take like CBD.
Yeah. Okay.
It's full spectrum. You know, a little. I don't know the dosage or whatever, but I usually,
Sure.
So
Okay.
I've tried a whole bunch of stuff before. They put me on so many different narcotics and opioids and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing rehab and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
try to keep it as a minimal as possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a catch-22. Like you don't want to be addicted to opioids and
yeah.
like just like that feeling and be like
that Netflix documentary with the whole opioid thing. I forgot what it was called, whatever. But it's a good show.
Good?
Yeah, basically how they've kind of monopolized it and kind of benefited on everyone's pain.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. I think there's good things that come out of the pharmaceutical industry, but there's also just a lot of money that they want to make. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, okay, so let's get into the theme question. What keeps you rolling forward?
Number one is probably my faith, God.
Mm.
That's probably like cliche answer and stuff like that, but it's
Is that I assume Christianity?
Christianity. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I love my God. He's the one that really pushed me and just at the lowest of my low, that's who I led on.
Yeah.
Leaned on, I meant.
Sure.
And I just ask for strength and guidance. Not necessarily for healing, just kind of strength to deal with it. Because I mean, sure, I have faith that he can heal me.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting him to and stuff like that. And then, family, friends, my wife, she's amazing.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So she's always motivating me, always bringing the best out of me. That's how I knew she was the one.
Yeah.
Dating and relationships are always everyone makes it so complicated, and it, I don't know. You always have those bad apples and bad experiences that kind of, negate you or kind of keep you reserved and stuff like that. But that's how you knew she just brought out the best of me. And I was like, all right, she's the one.
Yeah.
I put a ring on that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a great answer. I have a question that I'm going to derail like slightly from the rolling forward stuff, but,
rolling backwards now?
Yeah. Rolling backwards. What, do you think everything happens for a reason?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Everything?
Everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I grew up with spina bifida, right? I was born like this, and I actually have had people ask me that. Like I grew up pretty hardcore Christian, and I've actually never told this on the podcast, but I'll tell it real quick. We had this thing where we wore these shirts around saying I agree with Justin, and everyone was like, what's that mean? And we're like, we're not telling you. And there were these bright yellow shirts that said I agree with Justin, and then like we were like, all right, Justin's gonna speak at lunchtime this period. And so then he got up and talked about God and all that, and he's like, any questions at the end? And this guy comes out who's in my like science class. He goes, yeah, I have a question. If God's so good, why is Zach a cripple? And I was like, whoa, it kind of hit me hard at that moment. I don't think I had an answer. And I've thought about that over time. And anyway, I'm curious, if somebody asked you that, why are you in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Why are you disabled? What would you say?
Good question.
Yeah.
You know, as humans, we all try to make everything in every like scenario just to have that understanding of why, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Jesus had a disciple that had a sickness. Thomas, I think it was Thomas.
Okay.
And God didn't heal him.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, imagine being there
You're like,
with
hey,
Jesus.
seeing all your miracles.
Hey, you're making this guy walk. You're bringing this guy from the dead. Like, what? You know?
Yeah.
So I would say just it wasn't his time. And I think like having that faith and still being Christian and still having, you know, that desire, you know, I wouldn't say it sets you apart, but it kind of like, you know, this world is just temporarily.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I would say, you know, life is tough. Everyone has their own, you know, challenges and has their own disabilities, or they don't have their own, you know, hardships and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's just like a learning, you know, an aspect of it just being a learning process and just, you know, I don't know if I answered that, but
no, it's okay. So one of the answers that I had, and it's probably abbreviated, but it is, you know, I've impacted more people's lives being in a wheelchair than I have standing up.
Oh, me too, 100%.
Yeah, and
100%.
And so that impact that I can have, just that different perspective, I think has shaped me to be a different person at the very least, that has different strengths. I also was like pretty high ranked in tennis as a junior, and I got to travel overseas to play with the USTA, play on the junior US team, and all expenses paid and all that. And I would have never had that opportunity. It's the competition's a lot more fierce as an able-bodied person. So.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, that was the gist of my answer there. So how is your motivation for what keeps you rolling forward? Has it changed since you started competing at the national level?
I would say yes. I mean, for wheelchair rugby, we're last year we were ranked 4th in the country.
Nice.
You know, so we definitely push ourselves a lot more, you know, at that level.
Yeah.
You know, so the worth ethic is a lot higher. You know, stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. What's one tool or resource or skill that you use that helps keep you rolling forward day to day?
I would say just knowing that I've gone through my whole, you know, injury and I overcome it. You know, if there's a small task or something, or, you know.
Yeah.
And not to rely on others, probably the biggest thing.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I love about the adaptive sports community is that fostering independence, and the little kids see the older kids and they're like, I want to try to load my wheelchair in my car, or whatever else it is. So yeah. Anyway, awesome. Okay, so let's get into your adaptive sports journey. So how long after your injury did you find quad rugby?
Oh, I'd say probably maybe a year or two
Okay.
on wheelchair rugby.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Was the generally speaking, what I've seen is it takes about a year or two to more or less get over your injury. Would you say it took you about that long, if not
Yeah.
longer?
Yeah. So with a spinal cord injury and with mine being incomplete, my doctor was like, well, you'd see the most um, progress and gain the first 2 years. So I was like, all right, well, let me just focus on that. So I
Yeah.
just did strictly just rehab, strictly just,
Okay.
all on that. So then it kind of plateaued after that.
Right. Yeah.
So
After the 2 years it plateaued?
probably 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, so let's get into wheelchair pickleball. I mean, obviously pickleball's fairly new. So
Yeah.
wheelchair pickleball, what's the difference with pickleball in a wheelchair versus able-bodied?
You can't move laterally.
Yeah.
That's a
Yep.
big thing.
That
That'd be
is
very nice.
That's a
if
good
we
answer.
could.
Yeah. We need an engineer to design that for us.
Yeah. Some extra wheel that can lift up us in crab
Yeah.
mode.
It'd be a 500-pound wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that probably.
But there's a rule difference too,
Oh, the double
right?
bounce
Yeah,
rule.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's
we
funny though, because when I play with able bodies, I don't double bounce probably maybe 10%. I only probably 10% of the time.
yeah. Do you do that? You'd say it's a higher percentage that you double bounce with wheelchairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Why?
The ball placement is a lot lower sometimes too.
Oh,
Uh,
interesting.
and then I would say, well, this is my first tournament, so this is just
Yeah.
me, learning and stuff. But
Yeah, sure.
I think at a higher level, it'd be maybe with one bounce.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was kind of focused today on kind of like, which didn't happen too often, but I was like trying to pick my shots and try to, down the middle.
Yeah.
Middle solves the riddle. By the way, you were on fire with that.
Yeah,
That was solid.
that was a good saying that you got. I
Yeah.
don't know if you pulled that out of your
No,
bum or-
I found some guy at the
Oh.
open play that kept on saying that to me. I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Middle
Yeah.
solves the rule. Yeah, we
Yeah.
kept hitting it down the middle and just schooling
go.
everybody. So
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I do want to shout out. We do have
Oh, yeah.
pickleball medals. So
Third place in doubles,
Mhm.
and then I got second place in Group B. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a blast playing with you. But I talk about pickleball from time to time, and I do coach it as well because of my tennis experience. But this is my first pickleball tournament too. So
you look like a seasoned veteran. So, by the way, so you should definitely do more.
Yeah,
Definitely do more.
It's fun. I just a matter of finding the time. So
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, so talk to me about rugby and the difference with rugby.
Rugby obviously is a team sport. So you got four players on the court,
Yeah.
4v4. Pickleball, if you're playing singles, you're just playing one teammate.
Yeah.
One teammate. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're just playing 1v1. So you're just kind of
Yeah.
any mistakes that you do is on you.
Yeah.
So
Can you give me a second? I don't know if the mic's picking that up or not.
the
But-
bongos or the drums?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
someone's drumming out there.
Kind
I'm
of
gonna
throwing
see
me
if
off
we
a
can
little
turn it
bit,
down.
but yeah,
right.
no problem.
Okay, we can cut this part out. All right, sorry guys, we're back. Bongos are playing, and I didn't know it was gonna be happening right now, but okay, so let's talk about your quad rugby Paralympic team training and how you got there. So you haven't made the Paralympics yet, but it sounds like you're on pace to potentially make the Paralympics next time.
Potentially, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. That's a
Okay.
whole nother level, but yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Been playing wheelchair rugby for 8 years now,
Yeah.
I'd say, give or take. And started off in like D3, and kept on progressing, and then playing, D2 tournaments and D1 tournaments now. So
Cool.
we the Detroit rugby team partnered with University of Michigan's adaptive sports program.
Yeah.
So now we're part of their program and stuff like that, which
Okay.
allowed us to open the doors for a lot of other things.
The Bongos guys, they're super distracting, but we're gonna try to keep.
We're gonna go with the rhythm a little bit.
Yeah.
Just gotta. So then, just gotta embrace it. Beat the bongos. No.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
So after that, I'd say playing at that D1 level, majority of the opponents and teams that we played had one or two Paralympic wheelchair rugby players and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'd say Eric Chase probably pushed me the most to just pursue it because I was like, that's next level stuff and everything like that. So yeah, I just went to go last minute try out, signed up for the selection camp.
Yeah.
So that was brutal. That was a whole week of just tryouts and sprints and timing and mile one way on the track, a mile the other way on the other track because you're pushing, and then you got to switch and everything like that. So, made the team. Went to training camps and things like that. So that was fun. Awesome people, man.
Yeah.
Great camaraderie.
Where was it?
They have a facility in Alabama and then in Colorado.
Okay.
So
and you've been to both?
I've just been to Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a story from either pickleball or tennis or pickleball or rugby?
Maybe tennis. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm trying to get them into it. But so it's just like a story, either while you're away with everybody, with your team, or something maybe on the court. Do they call it a rugby court?
So we play on a basketball court.
Yeah, and you call it a court?
Call it the court.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say at that level, it was just, the competition's really intense.
Yeah.
Mistakes are marginal.
Yeah.
How we found out today playing some really good people and stuff like that. But,
do you have any like game-winning, like buzzer shots stories, or like you said you fall out of your wheelchair a lot?
Yeah, so I'm a little more top-heavy because I don't. So with rugby chairs, the biggest thing is a lot of quads and got to sit like really deep into their chairs and their feet up so that you can hold the ball and things like that. But I can't with my HO. So my lap is kind of like a platter, so people can swipe the ball, and so I've been trying to figure out how to fix that. When you get hit, all the momentum, just physics, I guess, but I mean, I got to get better at like anticipating the hits,
right?
Kind of leaning in, or like
okay.
You don't get hurt as much as people think because the chair takes majority of the impact.
Right.
But you can get a finger or something, or
Have you ever broken anything?
No. Never broken anything.
I never did with basketball either. Okay, so what's one of the biggest lessons that rugby or pickleball has taught you?
Has taught me
wheelchair rugby, or what's one of the biggest lessons that wheelchair rugby or quad rugby? Let me say that again. What's been one of the biggest impacts that quad rugby or wheelchair pickleball has taught you?
Just never give up. Keep on pushing. You get those games last forever. So it's when you stick to the game plan and things like that, it's
How long's a rugby?
It's like 15 minute.
Okay.
So it's but with the timeouts and halftime and things like that, it can be over an hour and a half.
Okay. Interesting.
Depending on how close the games are.
Yeah. Okay. And then when you found wheelchair sports in general, like how did that impact you?
Oh, it was great, man. It gave me a lot more, just kept me grounded,
Mm-hmm.
So just
Did you work out or anything before that?
Yeah, I worked out a lot.
You did.
So,
Okay.
got to get back into the gym. I've been slacking on that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, right, right.
But yeah, I was always really active. Loved
Okay.
riding dirt bikes, quads,
Yeah.
motorcycles.
Okay, cool.
All that fun stuff. So
What's a misconception people have about the adaptive sports athletes?
that's one thing that when they think we're just athletes, just like them.
Yeah,
I'd say so.
yeah,
We're still competitive.
yeah,
Still get upset if we lose.
yeah.
It's not a participation trophy or
Mhm.
So at elite levels,
It's pretty intense.
it's intense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. People see like me serve for the first time and they're like, "Whoa!" Like, and they're like, I think a lot of people have the misconception that it's just not. It's a fun sport and makes you feel good and all that, and it's like no, like
Which it does, but
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's still competitive.
yeah,
That's
yeah, exactly.
like first time I went to go play open play, it was me and funny story. I met my old gym teacher playing
Mhm.
pickleball.
Okay,
My middle school gym teacher at the open play where I play at Wicked Pickle.
yeah,
And me and his wife played these two guys, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna smoke them," So we ended up destroying them, and they're like,
nice.
"Oh, okay,"
Yeah,
So
yeah, I love that.
yeah,
Like a stereotype change of like
stereotype chain for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And the other cool thing with pickleball is there's a lot of up down play, which is like able bodied and wheelchair doubles.
hybrid. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
it's they call it hybrid. Thank you. But yeah, and like I think if there's any sport that you could play with an able-bodied person, like I was on my able-bodied high school tennis team, but like with pickleball, like it really levels it out, like levels out the playing field a little bit, and
yeah.
it's pretty fun to play just with anybody.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, so I have a Wheelie Bad Joke segment next. So I'm gonna tell you a joke. You rate it, and then if you have a corny joke or a dad joke that you want to, or just any joke that you want to tell me back, go for it. If not, we can move on.
Okay, I'm terrible with those, by the way. So we'll see.
And the worst thing is I didn't plan this. Normally I get something from like Logan Lyle, who's this guy on Instagram that only tells dad jokes, but I'm just gonna pull one out. Um, so the joke that I have is, why does a chicken coop only have two doors?
Because it does. I don't know.
Because if it had four doors, it would be a chicken sedan.
Oh man, I forgot one joke about chickens, and then they asked like why something, whatever, and then the person's like, because.
Yeah,
Forgot what that was.
yeah, that's good. That's
That
good.
was funny.
So what would you rate? What would you rate my joke?
Uh Probably a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but it's one that I had in the in the
dome.
hopper. So
Yeah.
um yeah, so you also do hunting and
Mhm.
fishing, you said?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah. Not hunting, not so much anymore. It's been real busy. Even fishing, not that much. But
Okay.
I picked that up during COVID a lot.
Yeah.
So steelhead fishing,
Yeah.
walleye fishing,
Yeah.
silver bass. I had a boat.
Okay.
I had to let it go when I bought my house. But when I had the
Oh.
bass boat, I went a lot.
Okay.
Michigan has a lot of lakes.
Yeah.
A lot of
It
lakes.
does?
Yeah, I think we're surrounded by some
Oh,
lakes, the Great Lakes
interesting.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
What Great
The
Lakes?
Great Lakes, yeah.
That's great.
But yeah, so lot of bass fishing.
Okay.
Loved going early in the mornings.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
My buddy is he's got a YouTube channel. I don't think he keeps up with that anymore, but it's Kayak Mike, and
Kayak
he
Mike.
does a lot of catfish fishing.
Okay.
And he runs tournaments and stuff like that. He's
Oh,
pretty.
sweet.
He does a
Nice.
lot of kayak fishing, so obviously with the Kayak Mike name.
Kayak, I feel like I'd tip over.
Yeah, yeah,
My core and everything. I'd be like,
right. But you can get like a a backrest and stuff like that to be able to kayak.
That is
so.
true. I don't know how comfortable it would be, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Might not be the most comfortable. Okay, let's get into a disability segment. I skipped a couple segments just for time and since you don't have too long.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about your disability. Do you remember your first tournament at like with adaptive sports?
Trying to think. I think it was in Grand Rapids. Yeah,
Mm,
Grand Rapids wheelchair rugby tournament. Mhm.
okay.
The Detroit rugby team and the I'm having a brain fart here.
No, you're good.
The bongos got me again.
I know.
It's like you want to listen to them, but it's like that sounds.
I've tuned them out. I think I don't even hear them. Hopefully, it doesn't come up in the audio.
Yeah. Grand Rapids, and Detroit team was like back in the day. It was kind of like Michigan State and U of
Okay.
M or
Okay.
Ohio State. By the way, I got flicked off on the way here.
Did you?
Yeah,
But because you were wearing Michigan
I think yeah. The lady looked at me and I because I think she's trying to merge or whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead. And then she was like, oh, and I was like,
Oh.
okay, maybe this makes sense. I forgot I'm in Ohio, so
Yeah.
go blue. By the way, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting the rivalry. Like it's cool, but then like people get in fights and like I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
all
my
right, guys.
my adaptive sports coach, she won't let us wear green or blue when we're I mean not green or blue. Red or green when we're
Scarlet or Gray.
yeah, if we're working out and stuff like that.
Interesting.
yeah.
That's funny. Okay, so I've got a couple like philosophical disabled questions for you. So maybe not philosophical, but just thought provoking. If a complete stranger comes up to you, doesn't even say hi, maybe says hi, but nothing more than, "Hey, what happened to you?" Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Okay, I don't either.
People are they're curious.
Yeah.
That's the word I always cannot say.
Curious.
Curious, yeah. But yeah, they're just interested. But
Yeah.
you can tell if someone is like generally interested or they're just like
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Do you think there's an elephant in the room with all able-bodied people that you first come around, like regarding your disability?
Majority of the time,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just because they're not comfortable with it or they've
Yeah.
never seen it. It's like you get those kids,
Yeah. They're
the grocery
scared.
store or something.
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
what is this creature?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Which actually, that's another thing that I talk about. So generally, what are the parents' reactions when their kids like, "Mommy, look at that"?
They're just like, oh,
Yeah. They
brush it
shush their
away.
kid, or they're like,
Yeah.
"No, don't talk about it. Like that's embarrassing." And
Yeah.
and I'm always like, man, like my reaction is I always turn and talk to the kid, and I try to talk to them about my disability and like, "Cool wheels, huh? What a race!" or make a stupid joke like that. And
Yeah.
but yeah, like I think it's interesting because I think one of the reasons why there's that elephant in the room is people are taught from an early age not to be curious, not to ask about it,
That's true.
and all
Yeah,
that. So
that is
I'm
true.
not a psychologist, but that's just a
No,
theory
no.
that I have. Yeah, and then so I will say, just for anybody else listening, I don't think it's appropriate to ask someone early on. I think we're okay with it, right?
Yeah.
But like sometimes people have gone through pretty traumatizing things, and that's just not something that they want to hash out. So
Yeah. I agree.
I also one of my buddies he got run over by a train, and like I had spina bifida. I can explain that pretty quick, but when you get run over by a train, there's like 500 other questions, and he's like, man, I don't mind talking about my disability, but to ask,
It's never quick.
to answer like 500 questions.
What are you doing? How
Yeah.
does this work? Yeah.
So let's talk about disability awareness. So I think this is a hot take, I guess, but I think it should be on disabled people to increase the disability awareness and all of-
100%.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because you hear a lot of people say, "Oh no, like able-bodied people need to do the work and stuff like that." And it's like, yeah, but like, why should an able-bodied person who's not ever exposed to disability care?
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's not in their world. It's
Yeah.
not in,
Yeah. Now I do think like the initial part is on disabled people, but maybe like I don't know, the curiosity could be on able-bodied people, but for the most part, I think it should be on disabled people, and I think that's a hot take, but
I agree,
sounds like you
100%.
agree.
It's beautiful.
All right. Okay. When someone says that you're an inspiration, what's your reaction?
Why?
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh,
Yeah, because I woke up today,
yeah.
decided to go to my job just like
Right.
you.
Right. Right.
Why?
Yeah.
You know?
And you deal with people a
Oh,
decent
yeah.
amount in your job. So
Yeah, so an ultrasound, an echocardiogram lasts around, 30 minutes to an hour tops. Uh, but I've talked to a couple patients, and they're like, "Oh, I want to know your inspiration," things like
yeah.
that. I'm like, "Well, why?
Yeah.
What makes me any different?" I got a physical disability, some
Yeah.
people have internal stuff going on. We all have stuff going on,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And I think just because it's an outside appearance, it's like, oh, that person's struggling more than I am
yeah,
because of just the physical side of it, right? And it's like,
yeah,
I always make the point of like, like I was never abused as a kid, right? I had a house and good food and all that, like as I
same,
grew up,
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah,
I'm super grateful for that. So like to to compare me and or our lives compared to like someone that's been through that, it's like I don't know what's worse. I'm not gonna compare what's worse, but certainly that's not better.
that's up there too, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's get into Social Security disability. We actually talked about this a little what last night or this morning. So one of those.
Maybe this morning, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Social Security disability. Neither of you and I both aren't on Social Security disability.
Mhm.
What are your? I'm just gonna leave this kind of open ended, but what's your general sentiment about the effects, good or bad, of Social Security disability?
And that's try that again here.
Yeah.
Initially, I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Just how, you break your foot and you got a crutch or something or a
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be permanent,
Yeah.
but people get comfortable with
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
So I feel like that's, people that stay on it, are like, "Oh, I'm scared of losing it."
Mm.
Well, you should be scared of what you're missing out on,
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
I like that. You should be scared of what you're missing out on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. And were you ever on Social Security disability?
yeah,
You were.
yep.
Okay. And
For the first 2.5 years, I'd say.
okay.
Yeah,
And talk to me about like the journey of like getting off of it. Was it difficult to do, or was it like you didn't think twice, like, no, I'm gonna improve my life? And
yeah, I'm like, "Well, this isn't that much."
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice, but it's not that much,
yeah,
so, yeah. At the time, I was in school and stuff like that, so it's kinda helping me,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Do you think disability should automatically qualify someone for Social Security disability income?
Define what I guess it would be like what disability? Because
That's true.
it's funny because had some patients that I'm scanning and stuff,
Hmm.
able body perfect,
Yeah,
and, they, you know, trying to, like, not get too much information out, but
sure.
they had some procedure, had something, and, like, "Oh, you working? You have the day off today, how could you squeeze this in?" "Oh, I'm on disability."
Mm,
I'm like, "Oh, okay."
yeah,
I don't judge them or anything like that, but it's like,
yeah,
they walked in just fine. They're, you know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so you're right. I guess it depends on what the disability is, but at the same time, like I don't know, like I think it's hard to individualize it. Let's say,
Oh, you can't. It's not a cut and dry,
right,
black and white. It's not. Yeah.
right. But I feel like it's almost like I don't know, if you can't get on Social Security disability with somebody, then you can go to a different person and maybe get it. I don't know. Like,
Huh.
I don't know. I don't know if that's even true. Or if it's just
No
like,
idea.
nope, you got rejected. But I feel like I don't know a disabled person that's gotten rejected from it. Like, let's say somebody that's disabled, like paralysis, like you and I.
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody that like
It's kind of hard to
has been
get denied.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, I think we're in a world today that like, I don't think that should automatically qualify you for Social Security disability. I mean, like,
Maybe just, I feel like they need to have like you need to have like all right, we'll give you on disability and we need you to do this, this, and this too to keep it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then, kind of push you slowly because you can't, just completely,
yeah, yeah.
So,
And then the other thing is like, if I were to change anything, I'm curious what you think about this. Is like, there's got to be an incentive structure to get off, because right now there's an
Yeah.
incentive structure to stay on.
Yep,
And it's not. It just traps people.
it does. Yeah. They're uncomfortably comfortable,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just enough to kind of get by,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask about the dynamic of you and your wife with the disability. Can you get into just like some, I don't know, differences with like an able-bodied to able-bodied relationship versus able-bodied to wheelchair, and like any nuances with that?
Hmm. I mean, I'd say it's nice having an able body.
Yeah.
So so my finger strength isn't that solid,
Mhm.
So I mean it's pretty solid, but it's not, able body strength. So
Yeah.
I'm also a really messy person too. So it's nice for my wife to clean up around.
Yeah.
Sometimes I am like, hey, I don't wanna
Yeah.
make a mess. I'm like, that means I gotta do stuff when I'm tired. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, right.
You give it, but no.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh any other differences? So like, one of the things that I see is like, my buddy who's in a wheelchair will like a lot of her stuff is like on the top shelf, and his stuff is on the lower shelf in the kitchen or something like that.
Oh, I don't go in the kitchen at all.
Yeah.
I don't go in the kitchen at all.
Yeah,
I stay out of the kitchen.
because your wife is.
She went to culinary school, so she's a chef and works at a restaurant manager there and stuff like that. So yeah, we touched up that this morning, I think, when we were eating and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm like the guy, like I'll open up I mean, I eat small meals throughout the day. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll go get a snack
Yeah.
in the middle of the night, and I'll leave like a cupboard open. Like,
She'll
and
yell
she's
at
an
you.
She's like, "Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this?" And I'm just like, "You're so cute when you're yelling at me."
That's hysterical.
She's like 5', 5'1", When
Yeah.
I'm standing, I'm like 6'1", and she's like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay. No.
So I was talking with Matthias on a prior podcast about wedding. He and I are both not married, and we were just talking about our a future wedding that's hypothetical or whatever. And so when you proposed, did you get on one knee?
I tried.
You tried.
It wasn't pretty.
Okay.
So we set up at this like fancy garden place with all these flowers and leaves and stuff like that, and set up the whole, will you marry me with the candles and all that stuff. And I was just like so nonchalant about it, but I tried and it didn't. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lean down here, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, she loves me for who I am and stuff. She's like, you can ask me. It's fine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you do it from the ground then, or?
Yeah. I finally got there.
You finally get on one knee.
Yeah.
Okay. And she was like, you don't have to do this, or?
Yeah, she's like, you don't have to do this.
Yeah,
If you could stay in the chair, you can.
Yeah.
Whatever, So,
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then when she was walking down the aisle, Were you standing or in a wheelchair?
I was standing because it was a shorter distance,
Yeah.
you know. So, and she had that whatever it's called, the long,
Yeah.
not a veil, but
Yeah.
the whole thingy and
Yeah.
stuff. And I didn't want to get her dress dirty or
Yeah.
run it over or anything like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
So,
And then you walked out with her at the end of the ceremony?
yeah, my wheelchair was just over there, and then we rolled
Okay.
out and stuff like that. So,
Okay. Interesting.
fun tip, by the way, if you ever want to walk with someone with able body,
Yeah.
I found out when I was doing rehab, when you're walking, you kind of hold your hand on their hip.
Okay.
Gives you stability to push with one hand.
Oh.
So you walk with them, they push. It's like kind of like you're pushing.
Yeah.
So you can try it sometime with someone, you know.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Okay, and then the first dance
Mhm.
in the wheelchair or out of the wheelchair?
Uh,
If you did the traditional first dance.
we didn't really do no traditional
Oh, you
dance or
did?
whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But when we do mess around and stuff like that, it can be both, but
Yeah. Okay.
probably yeah, standing,
Okay.
rocking back and forth kind of thing.
All right, we're at an hour. I've got a couple more questions.
Yeah, we
and
got
then
some
we
more
can-
time.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little more time. Yeah,
Like how much are we?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Oh, okay. That I don't have to rush through some of these.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, let's get into life off the outside of sports. When you're not working or training, what does downtime look like for you?
Making sure the house stays,
Yeah.
all the maintenance and all that fun stuff. Cut the grass.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have a riding lawnmower?
yeah,
Okay,
riding lawnmower.
nice.
Yep. So that's nice. I don't clean the gutters or leaves, obviously.
Yeah, right.
But
Do you drive with your feet?
yeah. So I drive with my left leg.
Okay, interesting.
My right leg, flexion and
Yeah.
extension doesn't work well. So I drove a manual before my accident, so I'm pretty good with my left foot.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Interesting.
so yeah.
I drive with my feet as well, and I
Okay.
can't feel my feet. So
Really?
yeah.
How does that work? You gotta explain this to me.
It's muscle memory. So part of it's muscle memory, but like if I get into a rental, like until I get used to like where the brake and pedals are, the brake and gas, I'll floor it and like slam on the brakes until I'm like used to it. But I knock on wood, I haven't gotten a wreck in like over a decade. So
Okay, awesome.
and I don't think any of the wrecks that I've ever had in my life have been because of my disability. It's because one of them was I was looking down at the radio changing a station and
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So but
So your feet, you can't feel your feet
I
up
can't
to your
move-
ankles, or
correct. Yeah. I
Oh,
can't move my feet either.
Okay.
And so I actually pivot on I put my heel on the ground and then I kick my knee out and my foot goes like that. And then I pull my knee back and it comes back up like that. So
Have you tried hand controls?
I have, but why would I use I don't need hand controls and I want to be able to free up, have both hands free.
Right.
And then, the hand controls cost money. And so my family, I don't know why, but they were like, yeah, we can try it like this. If it doesn't work out, then
We'll get the fancy hand controls.
Right. So
Yeah, because I think I was supposed to like do a class and stuff. Obviously, before my injury and stuff like that, I'm like, I don't want to do all that. So
yeah.
I went to Secretary of State and they asked me, "Have you had an injury in the past 6 months?" I'm like, no, I didn't.
Not 6 months.
It was 2 years ago. I wheeled in there, so they're like, yeah. When I was renewing it, so I'm like, all right, so I just got a regular driver's license.
Interesting. It's interesting when I took my driver's ed class or my driver's ed test, like getting in the car with the guy, the guy didn't bat any eye. He didn't ask any questions. He was just like, all right, you ready to go? And I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
And like, I was not going to bring it up. Like, I just, wanted to act like it was normal. And like, I didn't want them to be like, oh, no, you're disabled. You can't do that. Like, blah, blah, blah. So
kudos for him. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
gave you a shot.
I know. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, okay. So what's your ideal weekend?
Weekend?
Yeah.
Well, now it's been pickleball.
Yeah.
Pickleball, and I love.
But you miss your wife dearly, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a big family.
Yeah.
So I got 9 siblings.
Oh, dang.
It's 5 guys, 5 girls.
Are they all like
Same
none of them
parents?
are step?
No, yeah, same parents.
Same parents.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mom said the biggest blessing in life is having kids. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
I don't know if I'll catch up to her, but
And are they religious as well?
yeah, they're religious.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that has anything to do. I've heard a lot of, I don't know.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. Yeah.
She's just like, let's pop them out.
She loved having them. Yeah, they range from like 30. How old's Becky? 35 to 11. So
okay. What's the biggest age gap?
35 to 11, I'd say. Yeah, biggest age gap.
Oh, like between the kids though. Like, wait, does it go 35 and then the next kid is 11?
No. I thought you meant like the age gap. Oh, like
no, yeah, like between
the
kids.
biggest.
Yeah.
Good question.
Putting you on the spot.
I think a year and a half or 2.
Oh, that's not. Wow. Okay, that's very quick.
Maybe 2, 2 and yeah.
Holy crap! How old was she when she had her first baby? Do you know? I don't know how old.
20s.
Was. Yeah. Okay.
22, 23, maybe.
Okay.
So.
Okay. What's one lesson hunting or nature's taught you that applies to life?
It's a good escape, kind of just enjoy.
Yeah.
God's creation, and kind of just we get so well nowadays. We're all on our phones and all with digital this and fast pace, fast food, fast delivery, Amazon Prime, deliver it now. You're like, oh, where is it?
Right.
And I've noticed even driving, people have no patience now.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I don't know if COVID changed that or like whatever, but
yeah.
It's a good way to just slow down and kind of appreciate this world and life,
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I've been hunting once. We didn't see anything.
But I'm sure you enjoyed it, or you just got stuck.
It was interesting. I wanna like kill a deer and like go through the process of like cooking the meat, eating it, skinning it, all that. And not in that order. That'd be weird. But yeah, I want to just go through that process once. I don't think it's something that I'm like, yeah, I love doing this. I want to go again. Plus, it was like in February or something like that, and like it was freezing, and we were just sitting there, and it was funny. Like I purposefully tried to stay off my phone the entire time. And like we were in like a bunker, is that what those are called? Like just like a place where
stand, a blind,
that's it's a stand, and like it was just listening to everything around, and like the time flew by, and I was just like, I don't understand how the time can fly by that quick by me just sitting here looking around.
Yep.
Like it was interesting though. Have you killed anything?
Yeah, not recently, like but a couple years ago, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See a whole bunch of stuff on the trail cams and things like that.
Okay. What do you like to hunt?
Deer, whitetail.
Deer and whitetail?
Oh,
whitetail deer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A deer, whitetail. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, whitetail. Okay. Anyway, okay, interesting. If you could pass one message on to younger athletes getting started in adaptive sports, what would it be?
Just don't be afraid to try, and you will fail, but just learn and adapt and keep on going. So
I like
find some good mentorship. People to stick with, and just keep it going.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, so The other question that I have, let me scroll back up real quick. Let's get into a rapid fire. So rapid fire, how it works is it's a quick response. It's this or that, or just ask a question. I'll ask a question, and it'll be like a 1-word, 1-sentence answer.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sound good.
Pickleball or rugby?
I'd have to say rugby just because I've been playing it longer. But pickleball is coming up there, man. It's addicting. Dude. I get why it's growing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always say I begrudgingly like pickleball since I've been tennis all my life. It's like it's taking over the courts and all that, but it's so fun.
Dude, you played good today.
Thank you. You did too. You did too. You never know what to expect when you like.
The first couple of games, we kind of just like
we're
a little sloppy, but then we locked in that last turn, that last game for sure.
And to talk about the timeout. So you get one timeout in pickleball.
Yeah.
And so go ahead. You want to tell that story?
Yeah. So we're playing some players that were pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
To say the least. And we were down like what? I forgot what we were down.
We were up.
Oh, we were
and
up.
They were catching up.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. So they scored like 3-4.
Yeah.
At least 3 points, and they're catching up really fast. So
yeah,
I was just trying to stop the momentum.
Yeah. They just went on a run.
Yeah. Which happens, but we switched our game plan up and told us like, hey, let's just start calling the shots and stuff like that. And then we ended up beating them. So
yeah.
It was fun.
And what happened though, right after the timeout is we won the next point.
Yeah.
And
we got the ball.
And then we got the ball, and that was just like, and you called it. You're like, let's break the pace that they have, and man, that was awesome. So
might as well, right?
And I don't
timeouts.
Right. And I don't play pickleball very often as far as like competitively like this. So I didn't even know that there was
either.
a timeout.
I don't think I used one timeout this yesterday or today until that game.
That's awesome.
Like, we have a timeout. Let's use it.
Well, you called it at the right time, and that's a really, thinking about when to use a timeout strategically, like that was good.
Yeah.
And then I love their communication and like how like we kept a couple balls down the middle or like we both went for the ball at the same time, and
I think we hit paddles at one time.
We did, yeah. And you actually hit the ball, then my paddle came behind you and hit
pushed
yours.
it. Yeah.
And unfortunately you made contact with it, but because I pushed it further, it went out. So.
Yeah.
But that
we're still new to it. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we do another tournament, I think it'd be fun to be partners again.
Heck yeah, I'd love that.
Okay, so I said hunting. Did I say hunting or fishing?
No, I'd say fishing.
Okay,
yeah,
interesting. Who's scarier, your coach or your wife?
Chuck can be pretty scary.
Okay.
I'd say Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like a 4 or 5 time. I don't know. He's Paralympian.
Oh,
yeah. He's
okay. He was in Murder Ball, wasn't he?
No.
He wasn't?
No, sure? Chuck Aoki.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched that movie in a while.
Okay. Maybe.
He's my age. He's like 35, 36 up there.
Okay. So probably not
32, 30, yeah.
Okay. Quad rugby teammate who always cracks you up. If you have one, we can skip that if you want.
I don't know if he's on my team. He's not on the team this year, but Brent, funny guy.
All right. Guy. What's up, Brent? Dream hunting or travel spot?
Someplace in Alaska.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you ever have like an exotic animal, or maybe not exotic, but like how they go to Africa and hunt or whatever else? Like, have you ever?
I like to go do like a black bear or something something like that.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. One word that sums up your season so far.
In rugby, pickleball,
either.
Rugby just started, so it's kind of like football season.
Okay.
Yeah, started like a month ago. So pickleball. What was the question again? Sorry.
The one word that sums up your season so far. We can. Or just your year. How about that? Your year in general, not even sport related.
Exciting.
Okay, awesome. Okay, these are 2 of my favorite questions, and I'm gonna ask them for each sport. Most underrated pickleball skill.
Underrated pickleball skill.
Uh-huh.
I would say dinks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yep.
Most underrated quad rugby skill.
Court vision. Kind of just,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I had Matt Dektis. He's the head of Cincinnati Tennis Foundation. I said, "What's the most underrated tennis skill?" And he said, "The mind." And I was like, "Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, like that'd probably be a good answer for every sport."
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. I just love the answer. So okay. Let's do. Have you ever seen a parallel between your work scanning hearts and the heart it takes to compete? That's such a weird question. Sorry about these. I could have planned these out a little bit better, but well, so like, is there like, let me ask it a different way, unless you have an answer.
No, not really.
Okay,
But
yeah, no, it's okay.
working with disability or
when you see like, is there any connection that you get between your work and then the sports that you play, and like maybe developing a skill that you developed at work that you can implement in the sports?
I'd say that like teamwork,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it. Okay. How do you balance? No, that's such a dumb question. I know,
You need
right?
the upgraded chat GPT. No, I'm
Yeah, I
kidding.
need to. I need to upgrade
Or Gronk
ChatGPT.
or
Yeah,
whatever there is. I don't know how many are out there.
I have ChatGPT, but I've never. I've used Grok like here and there.
Mhm.
Okay, let's do future and legacy. Like, so what's next for you? Like, what's the future look like?
Man, I don't know.
9 kids with your wife?
Hey, yeah. We don't have any yet, but God willing, whatever how many God provides, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to continue to be a good person.
Okay. Great.
So
But you have your heart set on the Paralympics for
potentially
rugby.
it's at that level it's tough to balance that and work and
Oh, you'd have to almost quit, huh?
my job they're pretty like understanding and things like that, but
Okay.
every time I would go out to training camps and stuff like that, it'd be no pay and no whatnot and things like that. So, and it's not even like a vacation
Yeah.
because you're just
Yeah.
getting beat up.
Yeah.
Just getting beat up. I had a couple incidences with USADA too, like so you can't take certain medications.
Oh.
Any type of CBD stuff, any type, which I just found out the hard way. I have really low testosterone too, so you have to get a therapeutic exemption form, like fill out, and you gotta just all these hoops and hurdles for that. Which obviously, you know, if anyone says testosterone, they're like, But
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get back up to normal which
level.
is like 2 to 400 in
Yeah.
range, or like 3 to 400, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Last time I get my blood work done, I think it was like 70, so I'll have like 80-year-old man testosterone.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you mind me asking, like, is that disability oriented or?
Yeah, I'd say so. Which it's kind of hard and it's difficult at that, that's where I'm trying to deal with now with the whole USADA thing,
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. It's like I have to prove that I need it and things like that and all this, and they're not against all this stuff and everything. So I don't know.
And then like, I don't know, like CBD, like how's that give you an edge at all in sports?
Yeah.
Like why do they care?
I don't know. They have a whole list of stuff you can and cannot take, and
Sure.
got to watch what you eat and all this stuff and everything like
Yeah.
that. So,
Interesting.
yeah. So with like my back pain that's getting worse and things like that, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your back hurt more after you play sports?
Now it kind of does
Okay.
because I bought this basketball chair to play pickleball on Facebook Marketplace. I drove like 4 hours to go pick it up.
Oh, okay.
And the guy said it was a 15-inch, but it was a 14.
Oh,
so I'm like really like tucked in there, really tucked in there. So I had to like adjust it and stuff. So maybe now, but with the rugby chair, I kind of put pads and stuff like that, and it's not too bad.
Okay.
But
yeah. Okay. You needed a 15-inch, man. You just gotta
15, 16. Yeah.
You just gotta lose more weight.
Yeah, I guess so. I gotta do your
my OMAD.
OMAD, whatever. Yeah.
1 meal a day.
1 meal a day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's man, that's a bummer. And he must not have measured it correctly, or he just I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, I drove the 3.5, 4 hours in Indiana or whatever to go pick it up, and I sit down. I'm like,
oh, yeah,
I can make this work. So
right,
eventually, I'd love to get a pickleball chair. Yeah.
How much you buy it for? Can I ask?
I think I bought the whole chair and the wheels. I think it was like he wanted 800, but I talked him down to like 600.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not bad.
Nice. Plus the gas money that it took you to go there and back.
Yeah.
It's not a bad chair
not bad
at all. Okay, let me ask you, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind in sport, medical, personal? You take it wherever you want.
Yeah, and just be yourself,
Yeah.
Just be yourself and just give everyone the same opportunity that you would want.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Awesome. I like it. What's one thing you hope listeners get from listening to you today?
These are all deep questions.
I know, right?
We're all human.
Yeah.
First, it doesn't matter if you have a disability or not. Just treat everyone like a human.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
We need a lot more love in this world.
Yeah.
I
like it.
Definitely.
Cool. Well, we're at 1 hour and 20.
All right.
So, and we actually got through pretty much all the questions that I had planned. So I think I was, going
Rapid
through it a
fire,
little bit faster than the average person.
Not bad for being last minute with the bongo still going strong. And then, yeah.
I want to listen to this back after and see if we can hear them. But
I'm sure you can do all your fancy schmancy sound deletion stuff or something, or
maybe. So I don't typically do much editing on the video. I do it on my shorts, but I don't know. We'll see if the bongos are heard. Hopefully not. I think it drowns out most noise. So we'll check it out. Yeah. Here's.
You can hear that, right? No, it's okay. Yeah, man. It was an awesome tournament. Shout out to the Pickle Lodge.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
It was a lot
Mitch,
of fun.
the owner there. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, the Cincinnati pickleball tournament is pretty awesome.
Yeah, in a week I'm doing the one in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Nationals there. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good luck. Text me. Let me know how you do.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna get smoked, but still learning. I want to go there and see how the level and competition is. That's the only way to do it. So.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to shout out any of your social medias or any like nonprofit that you work with or anything like that?
Shout out to University of Michigan Adaptive Sports Program.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing great things there. So love to have you come out, and stuff like that. I think my Instagram's JSay313.
Okay.
Yeah.
JSay. They say. Is that
JSay? I don't know why.
Is it?
I've made that such a long time ago, and I thought it was sweet because I'm from Michigan, the Detroit area. 313.
Oh.
I don't know. Jason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had an old friend in high school that called me JSay for some reason.
Okay.
Stuck, but yeah. So.
Well, I'll put them in the links in the description. So is that across the board or?
Dude, I only have Instagram.
Okay.
And, like Snapchat. I don't really have any other.
All right.
That I use really, because I mean that's enough for me. Instagram and whatever,
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I had a blast. Thanks for doing this so last minute. And you're from Michigan, so. I wanted to get you on while we had you in Cincinnati. So,
definitely, man.
Blue. Right. The opinions of my guests are not supported always by the podcast, so I just wanted to throw that out there. I grew up I grew up 5 minutes from OSU, so like
okay.
I don't really care about sports teams and all that, but you know. There still is a little twist whenever I hear "Go Blue."
I love it.
But yeah, cool. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It was great talking with you.
Great experience.
I hope everybody hears
first
your
podcast,
story.
first pickleball tournament.
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
First time hosting at my house a pickleball player. So,
okay, there you go.
Yeah. It's my only tournament that I've done this.
First of many, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get back into it. All right, guys. Let me get my outro. Thanks for joining us today on the Rolling Forward podcast. If you like what you heard, hit that like button, subscribe, or leave a comment. I want to hear what keeps you rolling forward, or my next podcast guest that you want to see on. And if you have a funny T-shirt, let me know in the comments. Again, might get into the shop. The T-shirt that I have is a Cincinnati Tennis Foundation T-shirt. We did this so last minute that I didn't have one of my funny T-shirts on, but you can get my funny T-shirts at rollingforward.printful.me. Again, if you heard something today on the podcast that you liked, let us know in the comments. Until next time, keep rolling forward. Thanks, everyone.